morning, friends. I hope you're all doing well. Right now I'm gearing up for a bit of a life admin day. So you might have noticed I've been traveling and just out of town a lot in the past few weeks, and in that time life has just kind of caught up with me. So there are a ton of like small little things that have just fallen to the back burner. So today I really just want to dedicate some time towards really taking care of those, doing the little things that have just been piling up. So let's get back into the swing of things together. To help me do that, I've written out a list of everything that I want to accomplish today. So looking at this, I have that I want to tidy up my house, vacuum our main living area, schedule a doctor's appointment, I have a meeting at 10 a.m. I want to do a bit of continuing education, just continue building up my skill set as a creator, as a business owner, all of that. There's a photo that I want to order for our little gallery wall that we have going on by our TV area. There are some flowers that I need to deadhead out front. Also, I need to cut back our daffodils. Then I need to take some clothes to be altered, go grocery shopping, and then I also need to arrange some flowers for a citizenship party that I'm going to be hosting tomorrow, which I am so excited for that. So that's what we're going to get up to today. I'm really looking forward to just getting these items crossed off my to-do list. But now I want to go ahead and get started, and I think I really want to begin just with tidying up, resetting my space so that it's kind of an environment that I can truly be productive in. I always find that when my home is messy, I always have difficulty focusing. So that really just feels like the natural place to start. So let's go ahead and get started. This is some of what we're working with. We just have pillows and blankets kind of scattered everywhere. I also need to put this puzzle away. Sadly, I don't think it's going to be finished in time for our citizenship party. It's actually Canada themed, so it's off-brand for this one. So I'll just put that away though, because I feel like, you know, we're bound to lose some puzzle pieces if I try leaving that out. And there's some dishes that I need to put away. So let's get to it. Well, it's looking so much better in here. All our surfaces are tidy. We do still need to vacuum the floors. Right now it's like 9:55, so my call starts in just a few minutes. So I think what I'm going to do is hop on that, and then when I wrap up, we can go ahead and vacuum and kind of finish tidying up this space. Well, that was a super productive meeting, and I always just love meetings like that where you actually get stuff done. I feel like there are so many meetings that are just a bit pointless. That wasn't one of them though, which is great. Now let's go ahead and vacuum our floors so we can just really get this house in order. I don't know how it all got here, but there's just bits of mulch all over our floors right now. It's gotta go. Well, that just made such a difference. It's funny, even though I'd put vacuuming on our list, which we can check off now, but even though I'd put that on our list, I don't think I realized quite how truly dirty our floors were. So really glad we've got that done. Now what I want to do is something that should hopefully only take a couple of minutes, but as a part of a good life admin day, I always love just taking a couple of minutes to schedule any appointments that I'm overdue for. Right now, I do need to schedule a doctor's appointment. It's time for my annual physical, so I want to get that on the calendar for hopefully sometime in the next month. Then I'm getting kind of hungry. I had like a little bite to eat earlier, but I think I might just make myself a bit of an early lunch. That was easy. Got our appointment scheduled for next Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Now let's make ourselves some food. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep things pretty simple here. We have some leftovers from dinner last night as well as a couple of nights ago. So I just need to decide if I want steak and veggies or Korean beef lettuce wraps. Honestly, both meals were amazing, so I'd be fine with leftovers from either. I think we'll go with this. It doesn't look pretty, but it tastes incredible. There's steak in here, along with potatoes, some mixed veggies, and all other kinds of goodness. All right, well, here's lunch. Not exactly pretty, but it's going to taste incredible. Let's dig in. Now time for dessert. I'm just going to have a couple slices of these gun bananas from Trader Joe's. It's just dark chocolate covered banana slices that are frozen. So tasty. And they just look like this. So good. Okay, but now it's time for a block on my calendar that I'm just calling Learn Something New, and something that I'm really trying to focus on this year. Really big fan of the quote, if you're not growing, you're dying. And so I'm always trying to just continue, expanding my knowledge and learning new skills, both creatively and for my business. A couple things that I've really been diving into recently are time management and video editing, trying to up my editing game on the business side. And then creatively, I've been loving learning about interior design too, as you may have noticed from all of the little design makeover projects I've been doing around the house. Whatever I'm learning though, Skillshare has been my favorite source to learn it all, so I'm so excited to be partnering with them for this portion of today's video. You may already know that Skillshare has tons of amazing classes on things like photography, video editing, and illustration. But did you know that they also have hundreds of business and career focused classes as well? Let me just say, as a self-taught creator, I have learned everything from filming and editing videos to growing a YouTube channel outside of a traditional classroom. Skillshare really has been and is a big part of that. A couple of classes that I've been loving lately are Master Productivity, create a custom system that works, and specifically the lesson on getting better at email has been incredibly helpful to me. And a bit more on the fun, creative side of things, I've also gotten so much from the Interior Design Basics class, simple steps to create your perfect space, and specifically the lessons on balance and scale and proportion have just been really eye-opening. I've really been trying to implement some of the tips and suggestions there as I'm currently designing our back patio makeover. And I think that's a class that I want to continue going through now. I'm pretty sure the next lesson is on rhythm and repetition, which sounds really interesting. I'm excited to go through it. So I'm going to pop that on now. We'll just spend 20 to 30 minutes or so diving into the world of interior design. But whether you're looking to explore your creativity or design a job that's custom for you, now let's be real, jobs just aren't one size fits all, then Skillshare is the place that you need to be. Right now, the first 1,000 people to use the link in the description box below will get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare. So be sure to check that out. There are so many incredible classes on there that you are sure to love and to learn so much from. But now let's get started with my next lesson. It's time for rhythm and repetition. Well, that lesson was so interesting. I just learned a ton about how to really use repetition and scale to make your home just feel more interesting, more layered, really cool. And honestly, I just feel like every time I watch one of those, there's so many practical takeaways for me. We could go ahead and check that off of our list. Next, what I want to do is to order a new photo for the gallery wall. I think I shared in a video maybe a month or two ago at this point. I've kind of put this project on the back burner a bit, but what I really want to do is just add one extra photo to this gallery wall just to make it so that we have kind of an odd number. I really want to have a grouping of 5 photos. And so actually right here, I've got, this is a little 4x6 photo. So I want to put that on the wall right there. This is hard. Right about something like that. So it's a bit smaller than all of the other ones that I have on here right now. But what I want to do now is just find one that's going to just thematically work well with all of the other images that I have and order that to get it printed. So I'm just going to look through all of the pictures that we took on our canyon trip a few years back. That's where all the ones on the wall currently are from. I think there's one from Bryce Canyon, Zion Canyon, and Sedona. So I think that there should be some good options that I can pull from. Hopefully one of them will work well. The only thing I need to keep in mind is it does need to be a horizontal image just because of the way that kind of that wall is configured right now. Okay, wait, this is literally the very first picture that I pulled up, but this is so cool. I think I took this one in Sedona. I feel like this would work really well, just maybe if we cropped it horizontally. Let's see if that might work, but that could be perfect. Okay, here's what we're working with. What do we think? I think that's gonna go really well. Well, we're taking the plunge. Let's get this thing ordered. Honestly, this is only going to cost 99 cents, so even if I don't love how it works, it's not going to be that hard to switch to something else. But I really think that this is going to really just be kind of like that perfect final addition to that wall. Well, we're all set with the order. It should be ready in a day or so for pickup. So we can check that off of our list. Next, originally I was planning on doing some gardening and deadheading flowers next, but it is 80 degrees outside right now and very toasty. So I think I might just switch things around a little bit, wait till it's a bit cooler a bit later in the day to do that. And next, instead, we can run some errands. There are some alterations that I need done on a few pieces of clothing, so we can drop that off at the tailor's. And then I also want to do some grocery shopping. There are some kind of food items that I need to buy for our citizenship party tomorrow. So let's do that now. I have 3 items here that I want to take to get tailored. I have a tank top that I need the sleeve shortened on a bit, a t-shirt that I want to turn into a tank top, and then a dress that just does not fit me in the torso right now, and it's actually a bridesmaid's dress. Need to get it tailored before the wedding. So we'll go ahead and drop all of these off, and then I also have a little grocery list that I've been working on for the party, so we'll just pick everything up, do it all in one fell swoop. Ooh, before I head out though, let's actually just do a little outfit of the day. Right now I'm wearing a Madewell, I think this is like a little vintage style t-shirt. I love the striping on it though. Got on Madewell shorts, you know, they're my go-to for shorts, jeans, all of the above. Got on my trusty Birkenstocks, got my mini backpack, and then I'm not sure how well this is going to pick up, but I'm wearing just like a little very dainty necklace from Ana Luisa. Just got myself a little sparkling water for some stamina while we run our errands. Let's go.
Just uncut this one?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah? Yep. 25.
Well, the alterations are all dropped off, and honestly that was really easy. The ladies who were helping me just make sure that everything was going to fit right were so sweet. I think that's going to be ready next Thursday. So let's go ahead now and just get some grocery shopping done. I think we're gonna make 2 stops. First step is to Lidl. Got most of what we needed at Lidl, which hopefully should help us save a bit of money. Now I have just arrived at Target. Let's pick up the last few things. I'm back from the grocery store and was able to pick up so many fun things. Let me walk you through it all. First up, of course, I got myself a kombucha. I've just been sipping on that. Then pretty much everything else that I got was for the party. So starting, I guess, over here, I got hot dogs and hot dog buns for 30 people. I tried to make it so that we would have at least 1 hamburger and 1 hot dog per person. So I've got 30 people coming, 30 hot dogs, 30 buns. I also picked up a bunch of fruit for a couple of really fun little projects that I want to do. So these are for some white chocolate covered strawberries that I want to do with some blue sprinkles on them. I'm trying to keep all of the food, you know, apart from the hot dogs and hamburgers, of course, to a red, white, and blue theme. Just want to make it feel feel very, fun, very patriotic. You only become an American citizen once, so I figured we may as well kind of go to town a little bit with just having fun with some of the food. So got the chocolate covered strawberries. I also bought a ton of avocados to make some guacamole and chips as one of our favorite little snacks. I got a couple Granny Smith apples, and what I want to do with these is I've seen it done before where people will use like a little star cutter and basically turn these into little white stars, and I thought, maybe put into a drink or something like that. That would be so cute and kind of done in addition with kind of the white stars, and then strawberries, actually these are raspberries, and blueberries that would just kind of like carry on the red, white, and blue theme. I also had the idea of doing, or I saw a picture for this as well, with the little raspberries and blueberries, fruit skewers, where you use those and mini marshmallows to create a really fun, cute little like American flag. So I thought that that was a fun idea. Got some tomatoes as well. I want to do some tomato, mozzarella, and basil skewers. Love those. Thought that would just be like a nice tasty addition. Got some bananas. I don't think we're actually gonna use this for the party, but we needed some. I got some of this olive oil and sea salt popcorn, some blue and white tortilla chips for the guac, some barbecue and vinegar chips for snacking. Then these pretzels are for another little dessert that I want to make. I want to use these to melt little white chocolate wafers on, and then I bought some mini M&Ms. I just want to create either like a mini flag or just, red, white, and blue little patterns on it. I thought that that would be cute, and I've done these before where you use Hershey Kisses and put an M&M on those. They're delicious. So I thought we could create a little, festive freedom version of that too. But then last couple things, like I mentioned, I got burgers and buns for 30 people, and then the final item I got was just a bar of chocolate, and I like snacking on chocolate throughout the day and was running out. I think I've only got like one day's little piece of chocolate left, so had to restock that. So we've got a lot here, definitely the makings for a very fun party. I'm really looking forward to it. Right now, let's go ahead and put all of this away, then we can get on with the last couple items on our to-do list. Well, we're making some great progress on our to-do list here with the grocery shopping out of the way. That leaves just 2 things left on our list, so we're doing good here. I think what I want to do next is probably arrange the flowers for the party. It's still pretty toasty outside, so I think we'll leave deadheading the things outside for last. But yeah, I mean, both things have to do with flowers, so not a bad way to end the day. I bought some really beautiful flowers at Trader Joe's the other day, and so I had kind of like waited to arrange them because I bought them before they'd kind of fully come out. They're looking a lot better now, but now that we're, coming right up on the party, it's tomorrow, I want to make sure that I just take a bit of time to arrange them, make sure they all look nice and fun and festive before tomorrow. So here are the flowers that I picked out, and once again, we're keeping things pretty predictable here. Sticking with the red, white, and blue color scheme, I got some red carnations, some beautiful white roses. And I never know how to pronounce the name of these, but I think it's called Errands, something like that. But they're a really beautiful kind of like soft bluey color. It's really hard to find flowers that are true blue. And then I also got some eucalyptus too that, while green is definitely more on the blue side of things, so I thought all of these would look really nice together. What I want to do is I've got like 5 or 6 different vases, and I basically just want to create a few beautiful little bouquets, scatter them around the house for a little bit of a festive floral touch. So here are all of our little vases, plus we'll probably use at least 1, if not 2 of these larger ones as well. Let's go ahead and make some little flower arrangements.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
Quite happy with how this one came out. It's so beautiful.
I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly I should be the last to know.
So here our flower vases are all finished and I just love how they came out. Feel like that combination of flowers is so fun. Love the color as well as just like the texture of the flowers as well. I feel like really works well together. Now let's go ahead and scatter these around the house and hopefully it'll just add just a really fun touch. Alright, well the flowers are all now scattered throughout the house. I'll probably do the rest of the decorating, making food, all of that tomorrow. Don't think that I'm going to, film or make a proper video of the citizenship party. That's really just one of those memories that I want to have for myself, but I'm sure I will film a couple of clips and I'll probably try putting them at the end. So if you want to just kind of celebrate, becoming a citizen with me, go ahead and stick around. I'll include those there. Now let's tackle the final thing on our to-do list. Dad had the flowers and right now I think there are a bunch of daffodils that I need to cut back. They've kind of flopped over at this point. They've absorbed all the sunlight and nutrients that they need. They've recharged, so they'll be ready to come out next year. So right now we can go ahead and cut those back, and then I also have some really pretty little orange flowers that need to be deadheaded too because they're just looking a little bit they've seen better days at this point. So we'll go ahead and do that, finish this up, but we're almost at the end here. Got my trusty shears here. Let's do this.
Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Okay, got the daffodils done. Now let's tackle these flowers. There's just so many spent blooms here.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together. Take me back where I belong. I want it all.
All done? Here's everything we took out. Well, we've made it to the end here. Let's go ahead and check that final item off of our to-do list. But with that, we're all done and it feels so good just to have been able to spend a really productive day getting things off of my to-do list that have just been on the back burner for so long. Right now, we need to head out. We're meeting some friends for dinner tonight, so I'm going to run, but I really hope that you enjoyed spending the day together with me. Before I go, don't forget to check out Skillshare if you haven't already. You can use that link in the description box, and if you're one of the first 1,000 people to use that link, you can get a free trial of Skillshare. So be sure to check that out. But as always, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Bye!